I hurt myself today.
That's going to be the music to our commercial.
What?
Weekly Goofs and Gaffs.
I hurt myself today.
Another day in the office. Another day that Andrew is mad at us.
Yes.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
It's not true.
livid.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I love when you fuck with my schedule.
Yay. I mean, God forbid I have a week with my family over the holidays.
Yeah.
Tell your family
Great.
this is your family.
Fuck off.
What is so fucking important? Christmas?
Grandma?
So important that you'd make me lose my sanity.
It's not real.
The podcast is my family.
Yeah.
Have you guys had...
Each and every couch potato is our family member. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We are all part of the bag of chips.
One big
per se.
bag.
Yes, we're
One
all
big
part
bag.
of the
couch bag.
The couch. You know,
Couch
now that
Coucho's
Coucho,
bag.
I saw you drew Coucho at work too.
I did draw
and
Coucho.
You did?
I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
now that I know
Did you
what
add the
Colton's
skin?
thinking of.
Yeah.
No,
Does
he
it have
no,
veins?
He made it like the mouth with the hole, like the.
Clem, we can throw it up, but
here.
I'm going to show Andrew real quick. This is what I did at work.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh.
Got good eyes, good googly eyes, and some buck teeth.
I was gonna say big SpongeBob bug teeth.
Yeah,
he's
that
got
is
like I'm thinking
Oh,
Mater.
Oh, like Mater.
I'm thinking Mater.
He is
like
Mater-y.
cars. Yeah, very Mater-esque.
Yeah.
That's Coucho.
Speaking of bosses yelling at you about your schedule,
What happened?
No, I'm just. I'm not gonna get into like war.
Why don't you name your boss?
Have you guys ever had like a very bad experience with a boss? Whether it's like, I mean, you don't have to talk about current job situation, but I'm thinking of like petty part-time, like work boss shit. You know?
Trying to think. You work in the service industry, so I feel like you would have a bunch of stories about that. Or were you?
Well,
you know what?
yeah,
Actually, fuck off. Because
Yeah.
Colt to be like,
He looked confused when I was asking him that.
He was like, well, I
hate
guess
that
they
he can
did.
read.
I guess they did yell at me once. They were like, "You're so charming. You
Yeah.
have to
No,
let
does
some of the
getting-
other people."
Does getting a double raise count as getting yelled at?
I don't know. They,
No,
it was so crazy.
Didn't I tell you guys about my server story? Like what they did to me?
With the glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that is
that's
fucked.
one of mine. Was I was at a very fancy restaurant. You know what? I'm gonna name drop them. You ever heard of the Hillstone chain? Anyone? So they have there's one in Pasadena,
No.
and
What?
there's one in Pasadena.
Houston's.
Houston's, dude. They're part of the
It's called-
Hillstone chain of restaurants.
Oh, okay.
And
We tried to
I
go
worked.
there. We couldn't get in.
Yeah, we couldn't get in there.
Fuck those
Colton,
guys.
do you want to tell us why we couldn't get into Houston's?
Yeah, here's another. Fuck you, Hillstone. We couldn't get into Houston's because we had a party of 8 that wanted to go, and they were like, "We don't accept more than a party of 4."
Of 4, which
Of
is wild.
4.
Yeah.
Like what the? Not even a family could go. That's like
They're
And they said you can't break up your
Correct.
party into 2 parties of 4.
They said
Yeah.
they said
That's
on the
on the
website.
website.
On the website
Yeah.
it says we'll know and
Yeah.
we will kick you
and
out.
they let you in based on your outfit.
That's right.
they do.
That's on the
like,
website.
On the website, they're like, "Please dress professionally. It's a distraction to the other patrons." And I'm like, "Go to hell, dude! Like,
Go to
Who do
hell, dude.
go to Hillstone."
Yeah,
Go to
Don't
hell.
go to Hillstone.
My
That's
bad.
the opposite
Damn it.
of what we're trying to say.
What was your story? Sorry.
So I mean, they suck, but basically, I was working at this one up in Northern California called Rutherford Grill, and I worked there. My sister and I worked there, and you can make a lot of money there. That's why I did it. And I was a back waiter, which is just someone who cleans the glasses, like folds the silverware. You know, you're always moving. You're always like keeping things afloat, basically. And I did that for a long time. And you open the place too, so like they had me like stocking the shed and cleaning the patio and doing a lot of like weird labor.
Back waiter feels very generous for what you were actually doing.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It feels like back waiter, like
Yeah.
clean their plates.
it was very.
me.
Yeah, you're basically a goon of the facility. Like you're
Here's
running
your
around.
fake hump to wear at work.
And so
Like a little strap on.
Yeah, they kick your leg right before your
Nice.
shift, so you have a limp.
Yeah, and they bulge an eye out.
Yes, good. Yes.
get him back there.
Are you done with your plates?
I feel like they would keep you away from everyone if you were
Yeah,
looking like
yeah,
that. They'd be
definitely.
like, "Get him back."
Back in your
They have like
cage.
they have the chef hand, yeah.
loose.
They have like hot rods
Yeah.
that they're like, and I'm like,
Just the onion rings, they're really
yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
flaying me with throwing onion rings at me.
Jesus Christ.
So basically, I had worked there for a while. I had earned my place there. They
Your
were
front
very
waiter.
they were happy with me. So I was like, I want to be a front waiter. I want to be in the front. I want to be a waiter because I want to make big bucks.
Big
I'm
money.
ready.
I want to show people
Put
my
me
front.
at the front.
I don't want to wear this hump no more.
So they gave me like they basically they didn't want me to do that. So they gave me a
He fit the hump so well.
dude, honestly, I think they liked me where I was. They didn't want me to do that. So they gave me this caveat. They were like, "Yeah, we'll let you be at the front, but you have to get a haircut, change your name to Colt because it sounds more masculine, and get non-prescription glasses so you look older." And at the time, I was
you
like,
said no.
dude, at the time I was like, hell yeah, easy, done.
Yeah, that's easy.
Put her here. And I think that they were like, oh man, like
Damn,
he's doing it.
Took us on our bluff.
Yeah. So I took them up on it, and then they proceeded to train me. But they were like, "We're gonna train you, but you also have to still do your normal job." So then I was working. I think I worked 19 days in a row by the end of it because I had been training.
That feels illegal.
Yes, I was doing my night shift, and then I would do training, which was also just like free shifts for them. Basically, they were like, "You shadow someone, but you're like working, and then they get all your tip." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, fine."
God, this is such a good deal.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I
And I'm
took
walking
this.
around-
I called their bluff. I'm showing them.
Dude, I'm walking around wearing my server Colt glasses that are fake non-prescription.
Yep.
And then
They're just the 3D glasses from like, remember when 3D movies came out? I remember kids, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. This is very dumb. But kids used to like poke out those dumb holes.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
they'd walk around
and they're
school
like,
with
I
them.
got the frames.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So cool. I was so,
Honestly, I should have
so-
done that.
I was so cheap as even such a young child
Uh-huh.
that I would bring my own and I'd be like, you don't get to charge me an extra $3. I have my own. And they're like, no, it's
part of the ticket,
It's part
my
of
man.
the ticket.
Like,
Yeah.
you need to do
What?
it.
I lost that battle.
That was the day Baby
Sorry.
Brooks lost that battle.
That was
But so I basically, I had non-prescription glasses. They were very fancy and manager approved. And then whenever they printed out my receipt, it said Colt on it.
So
And it
legally, you
sucked.
actually weren't able to cash it. So they
Yeah,
just
exactly.
had all that money.
yeah.
They're like, so we're just going to take your tip. No.
Well, dude, don't worry. We'll give you it as Hill bucks. You
Yeah.
can spend it at the Hill store.
Okay.
Dude.
Can I have meals with Hillbucks?
No.
Okay. What can I get with Hillbucks?
Gratitude bucks.
Yes, G-bucks.
Okay, so the gratitude bucks are high right now.
Okay,
The exchange rate.
So 10 Hill bucks is one gratitude buck. And
Okay,
if you
great.
collect 100 gratitude bucks, you get one extra back server coin, and that coin converts.
I get a meal.
Okay, hold on. You get.
Whoa, buddy.
Okay. Woo.
You know how much meals cost around here?
Yeah, geez.
Come on.
If you can get
know exactly
40
how much
back,
they
This is
cost.
back
Hillstone.
waiter coins, that converts back into one Hill buck.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sounds good.
And then,
I fucking love this system.
Nice.
dude, I feel like,
Okay.
and then eventually they'll be like, and then we'll get you a $25 gift card to Target. You're like,
They have food.
cool. Yeah. So anyway, that's my long story about it.
So
But basically,
they
I
dehumanized you and
they-
took away your identity.
yeah, they dehumanized me. They worked me to the bone. I like worked like double shifts. I was working like 19 days in a row, and then I remember by the end of it, then I had heard that like the owner of the franchise, like the thing, like saw me out, and he was like, "Get that child off the floor" or whatever, like because he didn't
Whoa.
like the way I looked. Like I looked young.
Oh no, he didn't get you off. Like, get that child. He's been here 19 days straight. Like,
No,
it's-
no, it
He meant
wasn't
like
that way.
he meant like you're ruining the image.
He said, "I'm
of-
like basically I'm ruining the image of the restaurant because I looked so young," which like I did at the time. I was
How
like
old are you?
probably 18, maybe, but
it's a fucking restaurant.
yeah,
Calm down,
it
my
was
man.
it was BS.
I will never support Houston's after what
No.
after that website. And I was like,
You know,
get
Colton,
off.
I would hear this story and be like, I wonder how exaggerated that is. Like, really, they would say that to him, and then the Houston's incident happened.
And
I
we're patrons.
100%
We're paying patrons. It's not even like
give us 2 tables.
It's insane.
Listen, if anyone thinks I'm exaggerating on that story too, because I 100% agree. Like you would hear that story and most people would be like, that didn't happen. Like he's just, you know,
it'd
like,
be like, wow, that's a very extreme case. Maybe it was just
Yeah.
a one-off thing. Yeah.
or like oh, he's he just doesn't want to work. I went on to work like at another restaurant. Again, did the same thing. Did like back waiter to server. It was great. I worked at a steakhouse.
There was no
it was awesome.
There was no conversion rate with. Oh, you didn't have enough Hill bucks.
I didn't have enough Hill bucks to make it.
To buy your
But-
freedom.
Yeah.
Anyone that has worked at Hillstone will know how I'm gonna say like vain and facetious and like
Wow.
shitty that they are.
they-
Like again, the 4-table thing it's like it
Are
just
they
goes to
that
show.
fancy?
No, they're not. That's the other thing. They dress up a burger. It's
Yeah.
American like comfort food. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
And sushi.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were gonna say it goes to show.
No, it just goes to show that like again, like even the 4-person to a table thing goes to show how full of themselves they are. Like
Yes.
that
It's like a
establishment.
facade.
Yes.
Yes.
The establishment thinks that they are so good. And it's like, dude,
I've driven by Houston's and Pasadena, and I never realized it was like a high end
Yeah.
quote
No,
unquote.
because
like,
it looks like a
it looks like an
TGI
Outback
Fridays.
Steakhouse.
exactly.
Like,
yes.
It looks
let me
like
tell you,
Black
I don't
Angus.
think they have the bloomin' onion.
No,
I don't think they have
No
a
way.
Joey menu.
Server Colt, do they have a bloomin' onion?
Sorry, they don't have
Yeah.
a blooming onion down in
All you can eat.
Can I get some
shrimp
shrimp on
and-
the barbie?
Yeah,
They
all
don't
you
eat the
can
shrimp
eat
on that
steak
barbie.
and lobster.
Well,
do
there goes all of our Aussie
Oh,
viewership.
Joey, that's right.
Just out the window.
Oh, I like these
Oh,
guys
oh,
too.
Nor. Oh, Nor.
I know.
Oh, no.
I like these guys too, and now I can't listen to them.
turn on Bluey.
Hey, Blurry. We're
Just pigeonhole every Australian into someone
Yeah.
that's like, oh no, I guess I'll turn on Bluey.
Yeah.
Like they
I just
all-
want to say maybe that was our lowest hanging fruit joke. I'm so
Sorry, guys.
so sorry.
Sorry, Aussies.
Okay,
I
let's do
feel
this one about Japanese people. then. Andrew. Start it. Go. Do it. Go.
Andrew, you've a really
Andrew.
good one, right?
You're okay.
Yeah, no. Welcome back to
That was a
Couch
long
Kids
preamble.
for we cut all that. Couch Kids episode 25, which is amazing. I can't believe that.
Colton, what did you say it was? It was half.
We
of,
made it half a century, guys.
He said that legitimately.
He
Yeah.
did. And then we said,
Andrew said, "What'd you say?"
what did you say?
Yeah, I was all. "Huh?"
How many years in a century?
What
What did you say? How many years in a century?
So it's if I count
Yeah.
correctly, it's gonna be pennies.
What?
So it's be
Are you converting
100
years
pennies.
into cash?
100 pennies equals
So roughly-
this is
but
the this is the Rutherford
20
or whatever restaurant's conversion system in
Yeah.
his brain
Yeah.
again.
He's got them all fucked
See,
up.
because I'm thinking, okay, so 25 cents.
Okay,
and then I
But the
say, like,
peso is
20.
very high
There
right
are-
now.
There are
at
100 pennies
18.25.
in a dollar. So then if I do that, then I 25 cents. Then it's we've made a quarter. We're a quarter of a dollar, so a quarter of a century.
That is correct.
That's the conversion.
Well, that's wrong.
Where
It's
did
half. You
how
had it
did
right the first
I
time.
I felt like you went away just to come back where you started. You didn't really take a shortcut at all.
Shortcut.
A long cut.
It made sense.
Yeah.
I guess if you convert years to
know what?
pennies,
I'm gonna pit you two against each other. All right.
go ahead.
I'm gonna make you guys feel silly.
I bet you won't.
Hey, Ari,
I bet Ari and I will agree.
what's the quickest way to
Oh, no,
tip
fuck.
someone?
I like to.
Andrew, what's
I like
the
to
quickest way
do.
to tip someone?
All right, well,
I do like
actually,
a quick divide by 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What about you, Andrew?
That's interesting. See, that's a lot of math.
Do you disagree?
I disagree
You
slightly.
disagree?
I disagree
Even
slightly.
After you just said that maybe you guys would probably agree.
I think Ari has a point, but I think
Thanks, Andrew. And Andrew, I find your method usable as well. So I just think
has
different
never said
strokes-
that in his
No,
life
I just
before.
I respect you and your choices.
oh, thank you so much.
Um,
But for the listeners, what I do is I take the total and you just move it over 2 decimal points,
Yeah.
and that's 10%. So then whatever
Yeah.
that is, you just double that.
And you know what? That's a very normal way of doing that because I'm not a child. I'm not going to get into a fight with my friend Andrew.
No, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Why would
Hey,
I
unlike
disagree?
Ari.
Stupid cookie.
Hey, Ari,
Yeah.
let me just ask you a real quick question.
No, I know what he's gonna say.
How would you rate on a scale of like bad to amazing, like best restaurant you've ever been to?
Oh, that's not bad.
What would you rate Granville?
Granville? It's pretty dookie. If you ask me.
Pretty dookie, right?
It's pretty
Probably in the
dookie
middle.
my own
Probably mid.
opinion. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mid. But then
Mid.
again, if my friend Andrew likes it, I respect his decision.
I happen to love Granville. I
Andrew,
believe that
I think that's
it's-
wonderful. That's what I
believe
like
it's a
about you.
Scratch Kitchen. Yeah, and I respect your
Thank you.
opinion as well.
Thank you.
Wow, you guys have been so cordial today.
Yeah. What is wrong with you? Why are you trying to cause problems?
I'm just the drama. I'm the drama guy, you know, and here causing drama.
Coucho,
There he is.
give me some fun facts about Granville.
Granville has the most overpriced mac and cheese in the Burbank Valley.
I believe it.
I actually believe that. As someone who loves Granville, I might believe that as well. However, what Coucho failed to mention is that it's homemade pasta, and sometimes that comes at a premium. But that's it.
Yeah, of course.
That's all I want to say.
Hey, Coucho, can you
Has Colton
I've never seen this happen either.
Hey, Coucho, can you real quick run the metrics and see what character hasn't appeared in one of our more recent episodes? The most missing character is Ken, the neighbor.
I thought Ken moved out. I'm pretty sure Ken moved out.
No,
Ken did.
he's still doing. I think let's just call him up.
No,
Andrew, can you call him up?
Yeah, I'll call him Ken.
He's probably not going to answer.
I think he's gonna answer.
Let's see.
No,
Let's see if he answers.
no.
Yeah. You know, Coucho always answers. So
Coucho, why don't
I think Ken's gonna answer.
It's interesting.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go grab some water in the meantime.
Okay,
go grab some
You do
water.
that, buddy. Hope Ken remembers.
Oh, it's Ken.
Oh,
Ken, how
Ken.
you doing, buddy? How's it going?
Oh,
I don't know.
I can't understand a word.
What are
you're
you saying?
I don't have any more money.
Oh, he has no more money.
No, Ken.
Don't call me.
That's really bad
Oh, Ken.
because we're gonna charge you soon at the end of the month.
We're
for
charging you soon.
The Patreon.
The money's going up, Ken. Yeah,
Sounds like you're crying a lot. Maybe you should get a clear head and then and when you make the payment, then we can talk.
and then also, Ken, I guess just get a job.
Yeah, I hear Hillstone's hiring.
Stone's hiring.
They'll just change your name and make you wear glasses.
No, please, I don't need glasses. My eyes are just.
All right, Ken. It sounds like you got a lot going on. We're gonna go, okay? Because it's making Ken. This is making us sad.
It's making us sad.
It's
It's
bringing
honestly-
down the. It's bringing down the
Even
pod.
the potatoes. I bet they're commenting.
Huh?
Dude,
it sounds like Ken's having a rough time.
Yeah,
it made us. It made us
we
really
should probably
sad.
not bother him anymore.
just a crybaby. No, we'll check in every
You
now
know
and
what?
then.
That's right. We
You
should
know-
probably
No
leave him
shit.
alone. We should probably leave Ken alone.
That's okay. That's okay.
Forgot about Ken.
Dude, and bringing up Ken, doesn't that like make you really miss Gahul?
Yeah, where's Gahul?
Where's Gahul been, dude?
I feel like we used to have him around a bit.
Yeah,
I think
Gahul
we
used to
did.
linger.
And I think he possessed Andrew
Yeah,
for a
He
hot
did.
second.
I haven't seen him in.
Oh!
Bitches, I'm back.
Whoa!
Fucking go.
Dude,
what have you been up to, my man?
crazy.
I am possessing Andrew right now. It is mad fucking sad, dude.
Oh no!
The shit that he's watching on YouTube
What?
is bad.
How late is he up doing that?
All night.
He's not up working on Couch Kid stuff, though, right?
Oh my god, no. He makes up shit about working all the time. Dude, he's watching fucking Kingdom Hearts shit.
Of course.
Oh,
Dude, does
it's
he
like
wa-
explanation after explanation videos.
Dude, I hope he's not watching. Who's that one streamer who does the over?
Dude.
HMK.
Oh, no, he's watching HMK.
He loves it. He loves it.
He's a silly goose.
Dude, okay, well, enough about Andrew, that boring piece of shit. How are you doing, Gahul?
I am so glad you guys have called upon me.
Yeah,
because
dude.
I am fucking miserable.
It's in that body, huh?
Yeah.
He doesn't let you have any fun.
No.
I know.
Doesn't. No. Gahul, what do you like to do for fun on Andrew's body?
I just like to fuck with his meetings. He's in so much trouble with his boss because I've taken over and he doesn't remember.
Let me guess.
He's pitching stuff about world events that's really bad.
That explains your scripts, Gahul.
Yeah,
that
dude,
really
a lot of my
does.
scripts have been about
Yeah, that's
really,
not cool.
really tasteless
heinous,
jokes.
Yeah.
heinous humanitarian crimes, really.
Heinous.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And he's in his meeting with his producers, and he's crying, and it's awful.
Oh my god! How
I
much
bet
money?
his-
How much money does he drop on OnlyFans every week?
Oh my God.
And he-
It is
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
All of the
We
Patreon
kinda
money is
knew.
going
No,
right.
not the Patreon
That's
money.
why
I hate
Ken
to
keeps
tell
getting
you.
drained of his bank account,
that's why-
dude.
and that's why we can't improve the podcast.
And it's weird stuff, too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bet,
man.
dude.
peanut butter stuff.
Oh, that's sad. That's
He doesn't,
sad.
he likes the peanut butter stuff because he's actually allergic.
Yeah. It's a fetish.
It's a kink.
Yeah.
He wants
I
what
can't
he can't
have.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well, cool. We don't want to keep you for too long.
Yeah.
You seem.
You seem like your throat it might be hurting.
This is a thrill to be here.
Well, dude, don't be a stranger. Pop in maybe a couple more times this episode if you can.
Yeah. Anytime you want.
100%.
All right, cool. And don't even give a warning. Just come in.
Yeah.
You got it. So
Awesome.
if Andrew says something awful, that's what it is.
When Andrew
It's
says
not
that,
my fault
when
at
Andrew
all.
hits the race topic like he always does, jump in.
That's not even me.
It's not even you.
Yeah.
He
fucking
says
just-
it's you,
he
but
just
I
says
know
it.
it's
Yeah.
not him.
Yeah.
All right, well, see ya.
Bye, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa, dude.
Oh my God.
Hey, you okay?
You guys gotta ever get one of those headaches?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All the time.
My God, you know who I blame?
It's natural.
Don't.
Uh-oh.
I'm not
okay,
even,
so
I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah. How you guys feeling this week? What's going on? What's new?
Dude,
Great.
we're doing great, man.
I want
Great.
to bring up something I read today.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you see the U.S. congressman who dropped $500,000 on OnlyFans?
Dude,
And the person he dropped it on, she like posted a tweet being like, "He's my number one supporter." And it's like the receipts.
so funny.
And it's like, I've seen him naked. I've rated him, right?
Yeah,
I saw that.
Oh my God. Also, like the guy
me get a
that
name.
congressman is it's
Santos.
who's like
Oh, it is? Oh.
notorious for like being like he's lying about his
Yeah.
identity.
Yeah.
Like his whole everything he is
He's
like a
this
lie.
Strong Island guy.
Yeah, they've had full blown like Congress
Good
like
Lord.
investigations into him.
My hope
Yeah.
is my like
George
I-
Santos. That's
Yes,
Yeah,
Santos.
okay.
So for a skit, I would love to do like he's on trial, right?
Yeah.
For all of this shit, and like you cut away to the lawyer, and you cut back to George,
Mm-hmm.
and then because it's like it's not only OnlyFans, it's like OnlyFans, Botox,
Yes.
like designer stuff.
Jeez.
So every time you cut back to him, he's in like some
new-
new decked out like thing.
He has a
It's
whole
just
like facial
I have-
reconstructive
I
surgery.
have no idea what you're talking about. And then you like cut back and then cut back to George, and he's got like a new like Gucci bag, and he's like, huh,
The
doesn't sound
Every
right.
time the judge looks down at the paperwork, it's like, where did he go?
what's wild to me is that he's like, I'm gonna use first and last name. I'm just gonna go full like not anonymous, not like I'm a public
Well, this is,
figure.
I mean,
or
this
anything.
is a political
Yep.
podcast.
We are, yes,
all the time,
always.
Yeah.
Ah, those fucking leftists.
That is what I'm talking about. Dude, the
Well, of
fucking
course, that
lefties.
triggered him,
Yeah, that's
Oh my God.
concerning.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'm going back.
buddy.
See you, dude. I thought that that made me very upset and like sad, but it made me laugh really hard seeing like the full receipt list and just like
Sad.
I saw somebody that was like, this dude dropped like 480 grand a month
Yeah, but-
on like
You know what?
$500,000.
I don't feel bad for him because he's probably using his.
Well, I don't feel
fucking,
bad for him,
I was gonna
yeah.
say he's probably using his insider like trading knowledge to get that money in the first
oh
place.
dude,
like,
it's not his money.
yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Like, it's probably
But
his
somebody was just
campaign
like,
finances
if you're
too,
you're fucking dropping $500,000 like
It's nuts,
to get
dude.
just like
Just for
like
what?
OnlyFans
Yeah.
pics, just like
for the OnlyFans lady
like
to
there's
rate
so
you.
much more you could do.
There's so much free stuff.
So much free
You
stuff.
can just Google the name and just I don't know.
It's just a. It's
You're
a
supporting. Listen, you're supporting small business, so I got
small
Hey,
business.
there you go.
I mean,
yeah,
honestly.
that's probably how he'll spin it on
Yeah.
the trail.
It
Colton, you want to plug your OnlyFans real quick?
Yeah, it's Colt D's toes.
Why not? Colt D's
toes.
nuts.
Yeah,
Oh.
Colt D's nuts. You had
Fuck,
it.
I
You
had it.
lost
You had it. You had it right there.
All right, guys.
Mine would be Ari Castle Poon.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Andrew, what would your-
Drewby's boobies.
Drew's movies.
Yes.
Dude,
What do we do? What the
Sign
fuck
me
are we
up,
doing?
bro.
What the fuck are we
We're
doing?
Oh my god!
this is
All right, 2020. What's next year? 4.
Yeah.
We're launching
The Couch Kids.
Couch Kids
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. Do you guys remember when Markiplier did that?
Yeah, and he like blew up, right?
Dude, he did an OnlyFans that was like basically all of the money was going to donations.
Oh, cool.
And
that.
it was really cool. And he kept setting like bars for his audience. So first was we got to get to this amount of subs. Okay, then if you do that, then we got to get like this many likes on this video.
Yeah.
Then if you do that, and
Is
then
he showing stuff?
I think it's like tasteful.
It's very tasteful. It's,
but he's
it's like comedy.
But he's like covering. But he's like very handsome.
I mean, he's a very attractive
He's
dude.
a ripped dude.
Yeah.
So
I think the last thing he did
Blow
was
up,
something
man.
about like his mom's video. So his mom made some kind of content, and he was like, "If my mom gets
Wait a
this
minute.
many likes on this video, then I will activate the OnlyFans." And he had to talk to OnlyFans because he has such a big audience.
Yeah.
And when it went live,
He's like
it,
prepare.
it shut down like the website, I think.
Whoa.
And the other part of it was that it was the fastest, like highest grossing, like OnlyFans, like within a weekend or something. And what he did was he released a calendar, I believe.
Yes,
Wow.
that's what it was.
Yeah, he released like a sexy calendar via
that's
OnlyFans.
cool. It all goes to charity.
And it all went to charity, yeah, which is really cool.
Faster than the Cash Me Outside girl.
What's that?
Maybe
You've seen that video.
Catch Me Outside.
The girl that's on.
I really liked that.
What did you say?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know exactly
What
what
is
you're talking
this?
about.
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
What's that?
Are
What
you
is this?
serious?
What are you talking about?
Come on.
Are you fucking with me right
I'm
now?
not. Give me the
Oh,
You've,
context.
you've never Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. Yes, I know who
Yeah,
Dr. Phil is.
and the girl that
Phil.
yeah, I know.
says
Okay.
that.
You know
Scary
who Dr.
Movie
Phil?
4, I know
Yes.
who Dr. Phil is.
Dude, Scary Movie 4 is so
On
good.
foot.
I
Yeah.
think it. I love Scary Movie 4.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was like she was a teenager at the
Yeah,
time.
she's
She was
like,
on.
she's really
just like
mean with her mom, right?
very misbehaved. She was like, "Catch me outside." How about that? She's trying to start fights with everybody in the audience.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was her response.
That was her
And-
response.
and So people meme that like everywhere, like in Vines and like TikToks and stuff. They
Dude,
like,
I
And
genuinely
then she
don't know
joined.
what
She
this
joined
is.
OnlyFans and she makes like $1 million a
no
month.
way.
What the
She
fuck?
makes crazy
They
money.
caught her
nuts.
outside.
They caught her outside.
All right, fam. But enough about OnlyFans. We're gonna take a break right here and
All right.
maybe start our own OnlyFans, and then we'll
Mhm.
get back to
Andrew's,
ya.
Andrew's already naked.
It'll
Weird
yes.
how fast that happened.
It was
Hmm.
quick.
Yeah.
And it'll fund the second part of our podcast.
As you know,
Our OnlyFans.
we are live funded by, our. Oh man, I'd love to do a live episode one day.
A live episode would be
Yeah.
I'm
cool.
scared.
Why?
Live meaning like on stage, or live meaning like a stream.
No, like a
live one?
stream, like a
That'd be
live.
cool.
I think that's a good precursor.
All
That's
35 of our fans would go.
Woo! Yes.
We
All
love
right.
the potatoes.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Dude. He just keeps taking breaks to go to the bathroom, and it's because he's drinking so much.
I thought we made a promise with each other, like
Yes.
no more than 2 drinks on a weekday.
You can have,
2 drinks on a
get
weekday.
a little loosey. That's
That's fine. And what would have used Topo Chicos?
Yeah.
So here's what I saw. He handed these to us.
Yes.
I saw him peel the aluminum cover off the Topo Chico and put it on on like a similar shaped glass container of
course.
Tito's.
Oh my god.
Not the
Just
despite
a
the
full
fact that
bottle of. We can clearly see it's a glass bottle of
it's
Tito's.
barely covering the
Yeah.
logo. His hands cut up because he's using like kitchen shears to cut the aluminum. But he gets drunk at a insanely fast pace.
It's just so quick, and
Yes.
and then we're like trying to keep up on the
Trying
pod,
to keep up. Yeah.
and it's like, oh
He
my
leads
god,
us to dead ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
He's
can't-
like,
we can't keep this pace going.
I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this.
No.
He is in the driver's seat and he's running straight into a wall, and
Yeah.
we're strapped
and
into the
we
back.
just have to. What are we gonna do? Just scream? Just
What do we
deal
do?
with
Do we
it?
brace? Do we jump out rolling? Do we take the thing?
All I
from it?
know is that if
All I
he
know-
finds out we're talking about it, he gets
I'm
so
scared.
angry.
Hey,
Oh!
what's up, buddy?
Hey,
Oh shit, are we recording?
Ooh, hey.
hey, dude, how was the
That
bathroom?
was a long one.
That was a long one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been going to the bathroom a lot.
a lot of liquid coming out.
Yeah.
Why is this a problem? This is the first time you ever mentioned my liquids.
Well, and
I think we mentioned you and
I mean, it's
liquids of
it's
a certain kind
it's because you're taking in so much of a certain kind of liquid, and
that you're having to go so much.
and you're
You guys talking about water? You guys talking about Topo Chico's water?
okay.
right?
So Andrew,
This is water.
so
Andrew-
here's the thing. Okay,
Right.
we know
we
what
know.
that is.
Okay, we know it's. I want you to remove the label of the Topo Chico because it's not really covering up the bottle that well.
Seltzer. It says seltzer. Topo
Okay,
Chico
take-
seltzer.
Take that off,
Andrew, we can
Take
tell
off for
that
me.
it's a vodka
Take,
bottle.
yep.
It says hard
Just-
seltzer.
I'm not
Pull
gonna.
the label
That's
off.
I-
that's
we
because
know
that's
you put
me.
that
I'm
label
fucking
there.
hard, dude. That's me.
Dude,
Okay.
well, we
okay,
know that.
so you can't
See,
hand
this is
us.
the part where he's gonna start getting angry.
Yeah, he
dude.
gets angry.
I'm gonna
you
get
can't-
naked.
No,
Well, first he gets naked,
he gets
then
horny,
he gets
and
angry.
then he gets
Oh,
angry.
God.
Yeah,
I always forget this
yeah,
part.
yeah.
Come over here.
No.
Because I try. Because
Come
I
over
try
here
to
right
wipe it
now.
out of my
No, no,
mouth.
no,
I'm gonna
no,
take
no.
off my dude. I'm gonna take off my
It's-
shirt.
it's-
If you don't
it's
come
an
over here
in-
right now,
it's an
I'm gonna
aggressive
take off
horny,
my
and
shirt.
You know
Andrew,
what?
Okay,
Hey,
Andrew,
hold on.
this is actually a
I have
bigger
a solve
problem.
for this. I have a solve for this.
Oh my god,
Hold on.
All right.
Andrew,
he's so
hold on.
handsome. I can't.
I'm gonna shred up. Okay, got the liquid IV. Okay, all right. Andrew, hey,
Pour
What
it.
the fuck is this?
Andrew, I got you. I mixed you a drink, dude. Can you take some of this?
It's
fuck is
a
this?
vodka spritzer.
It's vodka spritzer, dude. Just take some of it.
But I wouldn't like. I'm gonna drink this.
Yeah, dude.
Not
we're
because
having
I
fun.
not because I like vodka spritzers,
Yes,
but because you're
we're
yeah,
having
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
He's drinking it.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay, it's not that bad.
expelled.
Okay, well, we know it's not that bad
fuck is that?
because it was Gatorade. We know you drink Gatorade. Don't act like it's some poison, okay? Don't act like you've never had Gatorade before.
Not hard vodka at all.
Okay, you settled down? You good?
You feeling better now?
Fuck you.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 25, part 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your episode?
Okay, so he's not good. He's not good. He's not
Welcome
good.
back to episode 25, part 2.
Yeah, all right, cool. That's fun. That's fun.
Let it rip, dude.
I love the tone
like it,
we've
dude.
set for this episode.
I love it.
Yes.
We're getting rowdy.
What's your
this
fucking
episode. It's
question?
okay. I like we come full circle actually because you started the episode me trying to get
Yeah.
you guys to fight and you were
Yeah.
like, no, we're above that.
And
And
Colton,
then
all you
now-
did was you just got us horny, man. That's all you did.
So it is.
and now you guys are doing it on your own.
It's all that blue
Andrew's
bug.
so muscular. It's
No,
crazy.
I'm
He's got
not.
honestly,
He's got a-
amazing build.
He's got a trap. He's got a
the
trapezoid.
base is insane, dude.
The fucking
Enough.
fundamentals
Enough,
are
enough,
there.
enough,
Dude,
enough.
The fucking structural integrity.
Okay.
I would have to agree.
Hey!
Oh, come on,
Too
Colton.
fucking much, guys.
No, no,
Dude, it's
chill
too.
out, dude.
It's hard to fill that whole body, right?
No,
Because
there's a lot of space in other areas
oh,
that I can
What
fill.
does that mean? I don't really know what that implies.
Neither.
he's finding places.
All
to
right, Colton,
hide out.
take a break. Get out of here.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's gotta stop doing that. Okay.
okay, brother.
So my question for part 2. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, we
I
got
have
questions.
them. Oh, if you were to bring back a restaurant or store from your childhood, or from like even from recently,
Ooh, that's- I
what
love
kind
that.
of store restaunt would it be?
Interesting.
know
I
what
do. I do have
questions.
one.
I have one too.
The one that I will pick
Go for
will
it.
be even though they're not gone, it will be Rainforest Cafe. I miss
You
the
like-
supremacy.
The supremacy of Rainforest
Of
Cafe.
Rainforest
It
Cafe.
was an event if you saw one.
My God, we had one in our mall growing up, and there used to be a fake alligator tamer outside. Like
We love it.
There
Yeah.
would be a crowd of people watching an alligator slightly move its head.
Yeah.
And people would be like, "Whoa!" And they, they'd have to do
Yes.
they would do the whole performance of the show.
What do
I
you think-
miss performance restaurants.
What do you think caused the downfall of the supremacy?
I think it's the shitty
Food.
food.
Food's
think it's
bad.
shitty food?
I think people.
think-
Yeah. I think people like probably banked too hard on like, oh, the food's really good, or excuse me, the food comes second.
You know what it is? It's
Yeah.
the revisitability of it. You
Yeah,
go
too.
once
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, I
I've
got
done
it. And then you go again, you're like, I can hear the
Yeah.
the electronics a little bit now.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the third time you're like, this food sucks balls. Like, and I
food
paid
is-
$40
the
for
food
a
is so bad.
for,
It's
so
for a
expensive.
Jaguar burger.
And
Like,
you know that half the price, half the price is probably going to the animatronics. Like
Yeah, they
just
keep
being
it.
active.
Well, then as you went later and later, the animatronics stopped moving.
yeah.
And so look this up on your phones.
Oh, yeah.
In New York City, there used to be a spot that I used to love to go to as a kid. It was called Mars 2112. Look it up. It was this amazing place in the city. Amazing. I was a child, but basically it was a Mars themed restaurant where like you got into like this pod and you went down and they like, you
love
blasted
that.
off into Mars and
Yeah.
they had like
That looks so
character actors
cool.
outside and all of your waiters had like alien costumes and it was a Mars themed restaurant and it was the coolest. All I wanted to do was go to Mars 2112.
What happened to it?
It just went kaput.
Just
Like it
done.
was in the city.
is
It was
too
in Times
thematic,
Square.
like too themed?
So what was funny about it too is there was a 3D movie that you had to watch before you got to the restaurant, like to really fully immerse you. And I remember I went with either my dad or my uncle, and they said like I was in the bathroom, all the stalls were full of people puking. Because it was like motion. It was like you were in a
It's not-
simulator
It's not a good
Yeah.
combo.
before you went to the restaurant. So you had to do this thing before you got to the restaurant.
Get on a Star
Dude, New
Tours
York-
like
dude,
motion
oh my
sickness
God, New York
ride.
City in its heyday, that's a rant. But there was also this place in Times Square called Jekyll and Hyde,
Cool.
and it was the best. It was like Frankenstein's castle, and they used to do shows.
yeah.
And it was amazing. And it was like it was another thing
That's
where you
so
had to
sick.
go. It was I miss
Yeah.
I miss
You miss your
restaurant
performance
theater.
restaurants. Yeah,
God.
Performance restaurants. Yeah.
dude. I was gonna throw out KB Toys.
Whoa,
You guys remember that
yeah.
one?
I don't
KB
think
Toys.
so.
Yes.
Dude, KB Toys was like a little old like gaming and toy shop
Yep.
for kids, and I felt like at the time like it had good prices. It usually had everything you need as a kid. And-
With zero reference as a child, I was like, that seems good to me.
oh, so that's cool. And it had a little label that said KB Toys, and it was
Okay.
like really cute.
Yeah,
what you're
I've
picking.
never heard of this one, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Really?
remember
It's cool.
going there. There was one in my downtown like area in my city, and my grandma and I would go all the time. And it was
was
like
great.
even if it was just
Aw.
look around it. But they even had those toys too that like like kids really like, where it's just like a plastic dinosaur. You know what I mean? Of sorts. Like they just had like they're like, yeah, you can grab whatever one you
Yeah.
want, mix and match. Like
Love it.
what, a lion, a T-Rex, go for it. We got them.
I feel like they were owned by. I feel like they were owned by like GameStop. I feel like they were like
Probably.
there was a tie-in with KB Toys, but I do remember KB Toys.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
I remember. Let's see if I have it. This Pikmin game right here that I have.
Colton's grabbing a Pikmin game.
Okay, so I grabbed my Pikmin game, my old game. It's the first Pikmin of the GameCube. Up on the upper
Yes.
corner,
KB Toys.
KB Toys tag.
Wow.
Oh,
Still there,
cool.
still a little breedable.
Not anymore.
Not
Strict
anymore.
subscribe.
My grandma. wait, let me see.
KB Toys.
Wow, how much was it?
Probably like, I'm gonna say $39.99.
Inflation, that's like $70,000.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude, inflation's got out of hand lately.
saying.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I remember when games used to cost less than $70,000. Games,
Yeah.
I remember walking in a GameStop with a nickel, and
Yeah.
I was a king.
Can I sidebar with a funny story?
100%.
My neighbor caught me the
Uh-oh.
other day. I had another neighbor story.
Oh, recently.
Yeah, recently. Another neighbor story. I was walking my dog, and this girl is like standing outside.
Is it the religious one?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
This woman was standing outside, and she says hi to my dog. I'm like, okay, cool, like, hi, whatever. She's like, I've seen you walking around before. I was like, yeah, no, I live in the area or whatever. And somehow she like went from like talking to me very chill to like then talking about inflation. I'm like, okay, that's a red flag. Like she's talking about, I'm like, yeah, I get it. I just went to the grocery store. Like she's like, let me guess, 2 bags of groceries, $150. And I was like, well, yeah, maybe
More
give
or
or
less,
take.
yeah.
Like, yeah, more or less, like whatever. And then like out of nowhere, she's just like, well, don't worry, he's coming, son. And I was like,
No.
what? And she's like, our Lord, Jesus Christ, he's coming back. And I was like, oh. And
To stop inflation?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
what was
yeah.
the implication
the
of
real
that?
mission of
Like,
Jesus
He's going to
Christ.
grocery
comes back.
outlet to.
Yeah.
He's like,
No.
Dude, he's walking through
Stop that.
pavilions.
this inflation is insane. We must stop inflation.
Like,
Like a
I
choir
don't even
sings
think
behind
Jesus Christ has the power to stop corporate America.
Yeah.
Like he would go to the
Corporate
fucking
greed.
like corporate building
Wall
of,
Street.
of Ralph's, and you'd be like, please lower your prices, and they would shoot him on the spot.
They were like, well, if you download the Ralph's app, you can actually. It's like, no.
Oh, please.
Okay.
No, but that
There's
signs me up for
there's
the
no
emails,
Android
right?
app. Yeah, well, you got to get an iPhone.
Well,
Fuck.
it automatically signs you up for the emails, and then, but what if I don't want the emails? Well, you can just click unsubscribe.
Can you just get me water? Jesus, no, we're not selling you water. You can't do that again.
Damn it.
Damn it. I mean,
Jesus Christ. I mean, me. Hello. It's so funny.
get the hell out of our store.
So she
Jeez.
proceeded to tell me
How
about.
do you- how do you-
God,
like,
I'm
how do
getting
you navigate
crucified here. Sorry. Okay, I'm done. Also, Ari eye rolled so hard when I interrupted him.
It almost felt personal the way you were doing it.
I'm sorry. I had to get my crucified.
You knew it. You knew what you were doing.
I had to get one last joke in there.
You want to say it? Here's your platform.
No, I already said it.
Great.
He eye rolled so hard.
I went.
Sorry, Clem, you clean that part up. Thanks.
No,
Keep
leave
it
it as
messy.
raw, as
Okay.
dirty as possible.
However you want.
Sorry, Andrew. I didn't mean to eye roll you. That's not what I was doing.
I deserve it. That's not what I was doing. I was
You're wrong.
just, I was just looking.
Yeah,
I was just quickly looking up at the ceiling, then at Colton, and then back down.
I just happened to move my eyes in a centricular
So
motion,
sensitive.
and you happened to catch it.
It was. I think it was worth it. I like that joke. Anyway, go ahead.
Trying to get you
worth it. So my neighbor, anyway, she just like was like, he's coming. I was like, oh, like, all right. And she's like, let me ask you something. You believe her? I was all, and I was honest. I was like, not really, to be completely honest with you, no. And she was like,
Why'd you say that?
she was like, tell me why. Tell me why. And I was just like, hey, listen, like, I don't know about that. And she's like, you know what? It's okay. You can still be saved. And I was like, she's like, this is my job, spread the word. And I was like, come on, dude.
Why didn't you just say yeah and then just walk away? That's
See,
what
that would have been the move, but I definitely made it awkward by
Colton's a
just,
sweet guy though.
I know, but sweet would have been to be like, yeah, and then
yeah. No,
think-
then
you-
she would have just kept.
You think she went back to her apartment? Jesus Christ is sitting on the couch watching like
Football.
Mad Men or something, and he's like, "Did you do it? Oh, what am I paying you for? You're my worker."
not yet. He
You're
said he's
really-
not ready.
He goes, you know how bad inflation is?
Yes. he's like fucking laid back, like potato chips on his like flicking them up. He's like, "Did you do it? Give me a beer."
Yeah. Come
I
on.
had to download the Ralph's app.
Yeah.
Bag of Ruffles costs
How do you
$5.60.
use this thing?
Do you know how much large fries are at McDonald's? It's like nearing $5.
Why don't you have gigabit internet?
I died
Sucks.
for this.
I didn't die for this crap.
Oh my god, I had better Wi-Fi in the cave. He's like a freeloader.
Stayed there. Yeah.
Hey, Jesus, are you gonna pay rent?
I mean, you
oh
said
my
you
God.
said it would be 2 weeks, so now it's been 3 months. So,
Oh my God, get off my back.
oh my god, do you want me to die
Been
again?
through enough, yeah.
Do I need to die
Oh,
again?
I guess
Been
I'll
through
just die
enough.
again.
Oh, is that not enough for you?
Oh my God. Put the crown of roses on my head. Jesus.
Crown of thorns.
Oh, Crown of Roses. That would have been a better story.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the weight of original sin wearing you down? Oh, wait, that's right. I took that away when I died.
One of my favorite
There it was.
one of my favorite recent memes was like it's like they say like in whatever the Bible or whatever, they were like when Jesus like saw the sin of every man and like still continued to take it, that means or still continue to die for our sins, that means he saw some dude blasting ropes to Waluigi porn and was like, yeah, I'll still die
Like
for that.
he saw everything.
He saw
the
everything,
future. I don't
Saw
really get this
everything.
Waluigi thing, but
Yeah, I guess
I gotta do
It
it.
seems bad.
It's Waluigi
Seems like a
sounds
sin.
like a book in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like
Waluigi like 18.
Waluigi
Waluigi
8316.
Yeah.
360. Just that for pages.
This whole section is I'll dedicate to Mary Madormo, who's a huge listener, who's also Catholic. So there you go.
Oh, I think you're gonna say a Waluigi fan.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go for the Waluigi.
No, she's Catholic. She'll enjoy
Well,
this.
You know
Mary,
what? Then I'll bring
look
in.
it up.
Shout out to Marie Del Porto, who's a big Waluigi fan. There you go.
There you go.
The two Marys
Yeah.
meet together,
There we go.
and it's religious too.
And it's religious.
Synchronized.
Both are religious.
I have a store in mind,
Okay,
Go ahead.
Hit us. Bring us back to the question.
and it's funny going off of what you said because
Sorry, go ahead. I'm waiting for the. There was.
He's
I was just
doing
trying
the
to
thing.
fake
He's trying
interrupt
to
him.
do the,
I'm
like,
waiting.
fake
I'm waiting for
interrupt.
the day where. I'm waiting for the day where we get really mad at each other. We've been doing this for 6 months, and so far, so good.
pretty
the
good.
the worst we got was me eye rolling. Not terrible.
Which was this week? Which was
harsh.
which was bad.
that was harsh.
I need to.
Really
I would
need
say.
to
I would
reflect.
say.
You know what else?
I would
You
say
know what else?
snapping. He snapped at me one time.
I
Ari did snap at me
not.
one time.
You did.
And then the
There's
gaslighting.
Andrew,
audio.
and then there's the gaslighting. There's audio of
There's
it.
literally
Fuck.
audio of this. Go ahead, Ari. I won't
I-
interrupt you once.
I feel terrible. I don't want to treat you like that. It's awful.
It is awful.
hey.
Huh?
I hold up a treat and you're like, oh shit, what is that?
More beer.
It's fucking vodka's also just squirted on you.
No.
You mentioned before with KB Toys, and you mentioned like how GameStop might have acquired them. The one I actually had in mind was Funko Land, which is
Oh.
Whoa.
what
Wait.
GameStop used to be. GameStop used to be, it was combined conglomerate of this store called Funkoland and Babbage's, and they became GameStop, and then EB Games, I think is what it's called somewhere else.
You know what? I wasn't thinking. I was thinking of
You're
EB
thinking of
Games
EB
and not
Games.
KB Toys.
Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking of EB Games.
But it's funny because it's like they're all the same thing.
Yeah.
And Funkoland had this like, it was very late 90s, like 2000s aesthetic. Pretty much like imagine
I love
GameStop
that,
back
man.
then.
Yeah.
And it was very like, dude, they fucking had like Pokemon ads and
Yeah.
like they would have like cards there. I remember like going there every week to get like the new like blue or like fucking like red booster packs,
Yeah,
right?
the base
And
set
when I-
boosters.
yeah, the base sets, like, and I got all my like Pokemon games there, and then it turned into
That logo is very nostalgic. I've seen
it's
that
just like,
logo.
It's like
Yeah.
Google. It's
Yeah.
the like
Yeah.
just the basic like Times New Roman font.
Love me
but
some primary colors.
it's fucking good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of my nostalgia comes from that of like shopping for games there.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the same thing as GameStop, but it's just like a less sterile version of it.
Have
You know?
been to a GameStop recently?
No.
They're probably pretty sad, huh?
It's like half the lights are off.
Yeah.
It's like mostly like overstock Funkos that they
Yeah.
like really are like put. It's like
Dude, yeah.
they're like it's not even in like a like you know how they have like Funko gives them like
Sure.
little shelves in the middle of the store. They, like those are all full, so they have to start their own stack of Funkos and collectibles.
Dude, yeah.
It's
no one
it's-
wants them anymore, man. And
rough.
there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Did you see the news? The news that like they just started sending them out to be burned in like wastelands because it's cheaper to just get rid of them, incinerate them,
honestly,
than to put
It's
them
like,
on
it's
shelves.
like
I
the
believe that.
fucking ET game.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're just
It's-
gonna
dude,
like they're just
the
gonna
old
dislocate them.
Yeah, the old Super Nintendo ET game.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy. I was gonna ask you, Ari, have you seen or have either of you guys seen the limited run? Have you heard of limited run games?
No.
It's like it's a really cool. Well, I think people have problems with it because they can do some weird stuff with pricing and everything. But basically, the point of it is that it's a store or it's a online store that will make like Switch games, like physical copies of Switch games from like indie games or whatever,
Oh,
like
that's cool.
things like that. Or they'll even bring
Yeah.
back old games and be like, we're re-releasing a Nintendo 64 cartridge of this game.
That's cool.
And you can play it.
Did they make the Doki Doki one that you guys were talking about, or no?
They might have. It might Doki Doki the physical copy might have been from limited run games.
Limited
But
run games.
and the whole thing too is limited run. So like they'll do
Yeah.
a pre-order and then that's it. So they kind of retain their value and they're like collector's items. Well, they got so big that they created a storefront in I believe North Carolina. But the storefront is sick because it's all like super groovy. Like it feels like a Blockbuster, like a
Dude,
90s
we gotta
like
go.
Blockbuster store. It is so cool, dude. It's got like purple carpet with like the stripes through it and those like red like infrared like grids, you know, on stuff. Clem, maybe we can throw up some footage of it, but
Dude, we gotta
cool.
take a pilgrimage out there.
it would be so fun. And you can I think you can trade games with them.
That's
you can
North
get
Carolina?
I think it's North Carolina. I'm not absolutely sure, but it's definitely over there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hopefully they don't. I mean, I hope that they do well. I was like, I
Same
feel like
here, yeah.
expanding it kind of defeats the purpose of it.
I wonder if it's like it is so popular and it's one little contained thing.
Yeah.
that it can only like flourish like that.
They only
you know?
should. They should do that.
I feel
It's like
feel
certain places are like that. It's like
Yeah.
like a very I don't know. I think of like a certain like card shop or something, and it's
Yeah.
like or like a place you could play D&D at. There's like the Games Odyssey in
See-
Pasadena. It's like
Yes.
it can only thrive in this one.
There's like
thing.
two of them now,
Well,
right?
there was drama. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, the
they,
drama.
They split up, and now there is two, and the other one is very nice. It's very nice.
Which one do you go to, or which one have
It's
you
the one
been
in
to?
Old Town, like downtown,
There's
right?
two.
So it's
There's
nice,
There's
right?
one that's not in downtown. It's further east.
There's one by
That one's
you.
not nice.
By
right?
me, it's the original one. It's very like kind of like kind of run down
Yeah.
outside, but it's like nostalgic.
Yeah.
And the new one is like
One's by me.
It's like a 2-story
That
one.
one's by
that
me.
one is in
Yeah.
Old Town. It's next to Agnes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
it's dope.
You
It's
go to
cool.
fucking dinner, get some
I've been
drinks.
there.
It's crazy
some
that
dice.
both of those places are like 2-story,
Yeah.
massive
Massive,
footprint.
yeah.
Like they're massive,
Yeah.
massive places.
I think that you have to kind of do that now with these brick and mortar stores. It's almost like you have to create. We talk about it a lot, like the third spot. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, if you're gonna have a game store, also make it so that events can be held there.
You can
Make it so
hang
that people
out,
can
yeah.
come in and hang out.
Make
so
it a
that you can-
social thing.
Even if you could like grab a drink, maybe you can play cards, like combine that love of like geekdom and then create a space for it. And I think that that's how those stores can thrive more,
Definitely.
especially in the newer age. But
there's such a focus on like how do we get money out of people
yeah,
like to be here, like how do we get them to spend to be here where they should just be there and then they'll want to spend.
exactly. Yeah.
Where it's like welcome them, they'll come around,
Offer them a place.
yeah, and just like
Yeah.
you don't have to buy anything, just hang out, like grab a drink, and then they'll peruse,
Yeah.
and they'll start telling their friends, and their friends will start coming because it's like a good place to hang out.
Yeah.
A place I want to like, that's like the opposite of that
Uh-huh.
is, and maybe we can bleep this out, I don't give a shit, but Roguelike Tavern is like
Yes.
the opposite of that.
For me,
where
Oh,
yeah,
I've seen that,
absolutely.
and I
Where
wanted to
it's-
go in. It's not good.
It is like a very, like, you would expect it to be a very like themed kind of
Yeah.
D&D-esque fantasy thing because it's like their logo's cool and it's
Yeah.
like roguelike. And Colton, you've been, I've
Yeah.
never been, but you said like the experience was just like very forced, and they're like, you can't have your phone, like laptops here, and you have to like partake in these like
Yeah, they
events
do a
and
lot.
stuff,
They
and-
do almost like every week. It feels like they. And if anyone likes roguelike, sorry, that's cool.
Maybe it's
I'm
him.
glad, but for me, it felt like anytime I would go there, there's always like signage of like what's happening. And then I remember one time we went with a group to just sketch, you know, because it's like it's an animation town, like that shouldn't be weird.
It's a bar.
Yeah, it's a bar. Like
can
you should
do
go and
whatever
just draw. And the night we walked in, it was karaoke, and they were like, "Come on, like get up karaoke, like do it, like make it happen." And it's like, dude, this is like not the place for that.
No.
I don't. That's at least how I felt. I thought I was being sold on like this is the animation bar.
dude, you know what would
Um,
kill in Burbank?
What?
A tavern.
Yeah.
Like a D&D
There is
themed
one.
tavern.
a D&D.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what do you go?
Well, I guess whiskey.
Well,
are you thinking whiskey tavern?
Well, I was thinking
No, I'm-
Guildhall.
Guildhall.
I love Guildhall.
And
Well,
Guildhall
I'm saying,
kills.
like Guildhall
It does
is great because
great.
it is like just come and hang out kind of
Yeah.
place, and they're very sweet there. But I'm thinking like dressed like a tavern with like the
Oh.
fucking frosty,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
mead, and it's like
Heavy wooden doors.
heavy wooden
Yeah.
doors and shit.
Dude,
Yeah,
Story Tavern kind of
wenches.
tried to do that.
Story Tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it sucks. They're
I know,
mean.
it's
They're
not-
awful there. That's
Yeah.
the thing. They're
They only have tater
Yeah.
tots, and that's about it.
Yeah. It's not very
dude. Speaking of
tasty.
places we gotta go to,
What's up? Hit us up.
I go in my car, I turn on the voicing, and I'm like, directions to Colton's, and it says Colton's Social House, 3 hours away, and I'm like, that's not what I
What?
meant to do.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I thought I had Colton's address saved, and I looked at it. There is a restaurant bar called Colton's Social House in Clovis, California, 3 hours away.
Whoa.
1,500 reviews, 4.5 stars.
Whoa.
We gotta go, my man.
Dude.
Yeah.
You never see my name like that on stuff. That's cool.
I loved following that sentence.
Yeah.
You never see my
Yeah.
name on stuff.
Did you find it?
I did.
It looks good.
It's very quaint.
I think
Bro.
we should spend
A
Big
6-hour
burgers.
round trip. to
Yeah,
Colton's Social
dude,
House.
of course.
Some fish and
That's
chips.
the thing about a road
filet.
trip, especially a day trip, that you never really
I think it'd be
factor
fun.
in is the drive back.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's
Andrew.
only 3 hours away. Of course I do
Mac and
it.
cheese,
Dude, that
course
looks
I
like
do
some
it.
expensive mac and cheese.
macaroni in a pot, dude.
I'd go.
Stir it up. That sounds
Yeah.
great.
So catch us at Colton's Social House, where we'll be hosting the first live
Live podcast. Please,
and
no one,
OnlyFans attraction.
Yeah. Yeah. We walk
Attraction.
in naked.
I like to think of it as like a side circus on Venice. Like,
Yeah.
for $5, you can go into the Couch Kids OnlyFans den.
Yeah.
And it's just us, like, like
in tubes,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, like-
dancing.
with
Who you gonna sit by? Another one for Andrew. Great.
Okay, they're leaving.
Yeah, they're leaving.
Another one for Andrew.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
Would they ask for another refund? Okay, great.
Cool. Take it out of our bank account.
Great.
All right.
I love
We'll
it.
just call Ken later. All right, fam. Well, thanks for joining us on another week.
Oh, I'm sorry, Colton. Is that yours?
Is this
episode?
your fucking episode?
That is egregious.
I was stepping on his
I know
toes.
Ari would never do that
I'd
to
never
me.
do that.
Never do that. No.
Because I respect boundaries.
He would
That's
never
right.
snap at you.
No,
I
never
respect
eye
boundaries.
roll. Never do
I would
anything.
never embarrass Andrew that way.
Yeah.
Thank you, and that's what that's what I appreciate about you. Thank you so much for listening. This has been episode 25. You can follow us at Couch Kids Podcast wherever there are social medias, and you can email us at couchkidspodcast@gmail.com if you have any questions, concerns.
Yes. We are always checking the emails.
Yes.
Literally, we'll take any question. Our
Yeah.
bar is on the floor.
Pretty
Last time
low.
it was a bat versus a knife. You know,
That was great.
That's right. Fighting yourself. And that
Yes.
was awesome.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for listening.
Thanks,
you.
y'all.
Thank you for Clem, for who edits all these episodes. You guys have any shout outs that you want to do?
Oh,
Mari's due a shout out. He hasn't shouted out anyone yet.
who have you shouted out recently?
I just
Oh,
shouted
you
out
said
Marie.
Travis went to school.
Travis. Oh, by the way,
That was
I'd
the
like
other
to
We love you,
shout out
Travis.
Travis really quick.
Wait, really?
Yeah, real quick. 'cause
comment?
He commented on a post that we had, and it was so funny. Let me get it real quick.
He also told me, we were talking about nausea, right? At like theme parks.
Yeah.
And he told me a story. He texted me like when that episode aired saying that he got nausea on Star Tours and felt like he had to throw up for like 3 days.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Travis.
He responded in our when we were young.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Great episode. I got to listen to it during detention because I hit the gwitty too hard in my third period social studies class. Middle school sucks, but thumbs down,
Dude,
fucking
we,
goated.
dude, we are really pulling for you,
Goated.
man. Dude. Third
gotta
grade
get
is
out
the
of
Travis,
worst.
It's
school
hard.
sucks, my man.
Yeah.
Get ready for it,
Learn
man.
how to
It's
draw the
only-
S symbol,
Only
bro.
the beginning,
Yeah,
man.
my man.
Yeah.
I
Thanks
guess
so
I
much
want
for
to
listening,
shout
dude.
out. I wonder if I don't know if I did this last episode, but Jules, our friend Jules,
Dude,
and
Juice,
Juicer, he
yeah.
hit me up and he was like, "Dude, there's no episode this week, and it feels empty," and that made me feel really nice. That was really sweet of him to say that.
Felt bad, but nice
I
at the
was
same
gonna
time.
say,
You're like,
I felt great that he was empty a little
Yeah,
bit.
and I was like, you know what, burn, suffer.
Yeah.
No,
And
Jules, we love you, man.
Yeah,
I'd like
thanks so
to
much
get
for
Jules on
listening,
the
dude.
pod.
yeah, that'd be
I would
rad.
too. Yeah, and to anybody else that commented that when we took a break, that you'll miss us. That means a lot. So that's really
makes
great.
us want to keep going for
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So thank you so much. We have a lot of really cool stuff planned.
Doki
for
Doki
the
is
end of the
coming
year.
back.
Doki Doki's coming back. We
We're
have
just-
our
we got-
com-
going to
We're
finish
trying to
it.
schedule it.
at
Yeah.
this point, our commercial is now out.
Mm-hmm.
We hope everyone has had a nice Thanksgiving, which was 2 weeks ago. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you guys next week.
thanks so much, everyone.
Bye.
Go back.
No.